A typical evening on the streets of Kano, northwest Nigeria. Like in most cities around the world, boys are playing football. Some of them have just returned from school, while others do not have such opportunities. 12-year-old Imran and 14-year-old Musa skip school as apprentice auto mechanic to support their parents. They, however, make demands of government.
We call on government to give us uniforms, chairs, books, and feed us in school to encourage attendance.
For 22-year-old Okada rider Shehu, he has never attended school and he is no longer interested. He blames his situation to lack of encouragement.
So you want to do business, you don't want to go to school again?
With these concerns and many more, UNICEF is mobilizing youth from educationally less advantaged states across Nigeria as advocates to encourage school enrollment, attendance and completion, especially for girls.
Our focus at the moment is on basic education because we know that when everybody is able to access basic education, they are able to be lifted up above poverty level. So, the role of government at this moment is to give us all the attention, to give the listening ears to the young persons.
If now a state now decides that it's not going to fund basic education adequately and spends all its money, a large proportion of its money, funding tertiary education, what you're doing is addressing the needs of the rich people whose kids have already gone to primary school. And in that case, even though you need tertiary education, you're actually cheating those at the base.
Each one of these 70 youth is to mobilize 250 more youth in their localities to communicate the importance of education to their communities, thereby increasing enrollment in schools.
The basic education has been neglected over the years. Investing more in tertiary education is a waste of resources in the sense that once you have a very poor foundation, you are likely not to have quality at the top.
At the community level, the parents don't want their children to go to school. That's the major challenge that we have been facing.
And we need to get our government to understand that these children, these out-of-school children, are going to grow up to become problems later in the society.
They'll also have to use interpersonal communication, to reach one-on-one so they can explain things.
UNICEF is also concerned that most schools are too far for intending children and argues that majority are also not girls-friendly.
Because many girls today are still marginalized. They don't go to school. And even if they are in school, there are other societal challenges that they go through.
Girls are in their menstrual cycle. If school does not provide them with that, a place of privacy to clean themselves up and change their pads, believe it or not, for those 5 days they will not come to school. Those 5 days lost not coming to school represent major waste.
UNICEF, however, believes government in the next 4 years will brace up to address the alarming number of out-of-school children by engaging new strategies to encourage school enrollment, attendance and completion. Abulu Osemahu, AIT News.